Going on, everyone? Today we are going to talk about just in time BTC. We're going to talk about how Bitcoin is coming in just in a perfect time when we need it the most. Okay, what other generations had? Other generations had the chance to buy real estate and a chance to buy cheaper stocks that had higher multipliers. You know what I mean, right? And boomers used to live in a hard money backed society, right? When the dollar was still pegged to gold, when it just got off, right? Where they didn't feel the effects of inflation immediately, right? Because they just got off the dollar, the gold standard. Okay, just in time, right? Our world is more digitalized than ever. We've never been so connected to towards one another. Like you can become internet friends with someone so randomly, like wherever, like through a game, through Discord, through you know literally any way that you can interact with another human being, you can create that connection online through a screen, through the internet, which is kind of crazy, right? And as the world becomes more uneasy, where everything's becoming more like unsettled, when borders fail, then what, right? When people don't trust their own government anymore, when there's no more chance of trusting the people that you elect, or when there's quote unquote no more government, how are we supposed to transact our value? How are we supposed to hold that value? You can't hold it in a bank account. You can't hold it in tech stocks. You can't hold them in stocks in general, right? Because if you cash it out, then how are you gonna get that money, right? The like the third party will be dead. There won't be Visa. There will be Mastercard, right? So when borders fail, then what? So we need permissionless money. We need peer-to-peer money. We need hard assets, hard money that we cannot print, that no one can print. All right, and we all live in a world where every household will always have a smart device, no matter what. Like, yeah, there are rare circumstances where a family won't have a smartphone, but most families now have a smartphone. Most families have a smart TV. Most families have an iPad, a computer, right? So it's just in time. Like now we have digital based store of value, right? It's literally the perfect form of money, in a digital sense, right? Like it's divisible, which means you can buy a piece of gum or you can buy a plane. Like either or with the Bitcoin you can buy regardless, right? You can split it up and you can add it up together and create one coin or whatever. It's scarce like gold. There's only 21 coins ever that will come into existence, and that will ever be. There will never actually ever be 21 million coins in circulation, because like Satoshi has 1 million coins, Michael Saylor has 700,000 coins, right? Big institutions are starting to gather up the Bitcoin, so it's very scarce, right? And it is only mined every 10 minutes. Like it's through a time chain, and it's permissionless. It doesn't like anyone can do a transaction, and it doesn't take a third party to tell you yes or no if you can do that transaction or not, which is kind of nuts. Like I can send $1,000 worth of Bitcoin to someone in Japan at any time of the day just to pay them for something they did online, right? And it's verifiable instantly. Like I when I send the Bitcoin, like it is like we can both see the transaction, we can like and it's there almost instantly, right? But through if you were transacting through gold, it would take time for someone to tell what type of carat of gold it is, um, or tell you how much the value is, or how heavy it is. Right? It takes time to verify it, but with Bitcoin, it verifies it instantly through the blockchain, right? And it's true property. Once you hold it, if you truly hold it with your keys, it's truly yours. Once it's in your wallet, it is your Bitcoin. So W property rights, right? And gold and silver do have kind of their flaws, right? Eventually they can be synthetically made. Like when it when the price gets high enough, or when they truly need it, eventually humans will find a way to synthetically make gold and silver alternatives, right? And or just make more gold and silver so that there will be an abundance for it. And the price of silver especially gets pulled around because people are trying to store their value, and the other side is there's strong industrial demand. So there's one side of people who store their time and energy in silver, and they try to put it away. And there's huge industries that are trying to get the silver to use it in their factories, in their production, which then stretches the price from one side to the other, which makes it hard to actually save in silver, right? Because another party is trying to get more of it. When your savings get consumed, it doesn't become savings anymore. It becomes a necessity. It becomes supply, right? Silver and gold are used to make tech, so they are a supply. Like when price gets high enough, it incentivizes people to make more, to get more of it, to increase mining. So like it increases the supply, right? But with Bitcoin, what's yours is yours. 12 word wallet. It could be yours if you memorize those 12 words. If you can memorize a song, you can memorize those 12 words. It is borderless and it's permissionless. It's ours. It's our coins, bro. It's our it's in if it's in our wallet, it's ours, right? You can travel anywhere across any border, and you'll still be able to access this Bitcoin. It'll still be yours, right? You try to go through TSA with a gold bar, they're probably gonna stop you. It is gonna be they're gonna ask a lot of questions, right? It's easy to transport. You get to hold it through a phone, a USB, a crypto card, a cold storage wallet, a laptop. It's easy to transport. It can be held in many ways, just like what I said, right? And it's true custodian. Once it's yours, once it's in your wallet, it is your Bitcoin. Once you give it to someone, it becomes their Bitcoin, right? Okay. So, what does this mean for you? What can you do? Right? Like number one thing I always tell all my friends and the people that I care about of investing in Bitcoin is they should focus on creating cash flow to buy consistently, to DCA, to not try to buy it once and hope they're winning the lottery, right? What I tell them is they're building their position into owning more Bitcoin, into stashing more into their pockets, right? And by holding the Bitcoin in cold storage, that is one step closer to actually storing your time and energy yourself. That means you're starting to get it, right? You start to inform your peers by letting other people know. The only way Bitcoin moves forward is through mass adoption. When more people use it, it becomes more of a necessity, right? When people start to realize how powerful and how useful this technology actually is, right? It becomes like Wi-Fi. It becomes a protocol. Everyone will start to use it without questions asked, right? Another thing is learn more about Bitcoin, learn more about hard money and how it can benefit your life. Read books, watch videos. There's literally Netflix documentaries, there's YouTube documentaries. Listen to audiobooks, right? The internet's there, AI's there, ask around. Right? You know what you want to ask, what you need to ask. Just ask it. Your computer's not gonna judge you, right? It's fine. Learn more about it. Get lost in the rabbit hole. I recommend it. You'll love it. It's amazing. Once you get in, you can't come out. Right? You'll never look at things the same ever again. Once you truly understand what Bitcoin is. That that's why people think we're a cult, I guess, but that's just how it is. You just look at things differently, right? And people need to understand cryptocurrencies are not perfect either. Right? People are getting it wrong. Bitcoin is not. Bitcoin is a digital store of value, while other cryptocurrencies are becoming modern day tech stocks. Not all, but most, right? Like you end up buying these altcoins because you believe in the technology that they hold. You believe in the protocol that they say they can do, right? You buy Bitcoin because you buy it as a store of value of your time and energy that you can hold. That's why you buy Bitcoin and that's why you buy altcoins, right? You don't buy Solana because you think it's gonna be how the world will store their time and energy and money. No, you buy Solana because you believe in the tech that they do. You buy Bitcoin because you that's what you believe in the store of value. And people are starting to get it wrong. Just think about it. Like everybody's take a step back. That's that's just what it is, right? I hope you guys enjoyed this. Tell me what I got wrong. Tell me what you agreed with, what you didn't agree with, so we can both learn here. Right. My goal here is to just to spread as much information as possible, because that's the way I learned it, and I really hope this inspires someone else too. Also, I'll try to do this more once a week, twice a week, but once we start to build an audience, we'll start to do this live, so we can have live Q&A. We start asking more interesting questions, right? Make it more fun. Okay. Hopefully you guys like it. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys again next week. Love y'all.